the dream. Every champion starts with belief. 8 drivers, 8 riders, 8 teams. Only one will reign victorious. Moments will be made in midair. Limits will be shattered on the dirt. And the power to crown the best in the world is in your hands.
You are the roar that pushes us to drive harder.
And go higher.
We need your energy.
So get up.
Get loud.
Every clap.
Every cheer.
This is your house.
This is your moment.
We can feel it. We can hear you.
Milwaukee, are you ready?
Come on. I said, are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready for Monster Jam?
Monster Jam fans, the first competition coming up briefly is going to be the JCB Racing competition. So now when it comes to this phase of the competition, we have 8 competitors down there on the track that have been seeded into a bracket that is based on a random draw. Now the goal for these drivers are to go head to head, cross the finish line first. The fastest drivers will move on to the semifinals and then move on over to the JCB Racing finals. Now our drivers are going to get fired up momentarily so that we can start with the JCB Racing competition.
The first competition of the afternoon is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So, coming up first, these Monster Jam superstars will race head-to-head with the fastest 4 winners advancing to the semi-final round. So, Milwaukee, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking things off, we have Brianna Mahan, wrangling Bailey Circuit. And her challenger, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. This is their first time meeting back at the line since 2024. Both strong competitors here at Monster Jam. Let's go green! All right, first one out the gate is too close to call, so we're gonna kick that one up to the super glue, glued to the action replay. Focus your attention on in slow motion right now. The first BKT tires to cross the finish line first belong to Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. Moving on to the semifinals. Now, if you're looking at the bracket right now, you see Zombie and Sparkle Smash were originally going to be the first race. Zombie has been taken to the back. There are some issues with the rear steer. We will keep you guys posted if he is able to come back out and compete in JCB Racing. Pulling up to the line, representing Team JCB Digatron, it's Tony Oaks. Going head-to-head against the black and green wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. Again, Monster Jam fans, another close one. Kicking it up to that super glue, glued to the action replay. Both of these competitors evenly matched right now. Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. All right, so this bracket is shaping up nicely. So JCB Digatron's Tony Oaks, by a hair, has gone on to the semifinals. Now the question is, who will he face off against? Approaching the line, representing Team El Toro Loco, it's Fernando Martinez. Going head-to-head against Chucky Pawkin, Team Classroom Crusher. Chucky Pawkin secured his very first career JCB Racing win this weekend, the very first event. Can he keep the momentum going? All right, Monster Jam fans, if you notice, A lot of our drivers coming around their final turn are hiking up right there. You see it happen with Fernando Martinez. You saw it happen with Gravedigger as well. So there's something going on. Maybe there's a divot in that dirt that is causing them to kind of hike up. Getting word now, though, that El Toro Loco's Fernando Martinez is your winner. Monster Jam fans getting word from the pits that they are still working on that rear steer for Zombie. So you can see an automatic bye has now been given to Kylie Kent in Sparkle Smash, who will be facing off against Megalodon in round 1 of the semifinals.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing semifinal round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So, Milwaukee, who's ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
2 amazing talents down there on the track from Kewaunee, Wisconsin. You got Michaela Toluchka representing Team Megalodon. And here to throw some sparkle on the track, Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. Your winner, Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. Now the question here is, who will be joining Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon for the first 8 points of the night in the JCB Racing Finals? Will it be the competitor celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull, Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco? Or will it be a U.S. Army veteran representing Team JCB Digatron, Tony Oaks? Milwaukee, they're pulling up to the line. Let's find out. Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So Milwaukee, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
Hailing from Lucinda, Pennsylvania, he made his Monster Jam debut back in 2016. He's a U.S. Army veteran representing Team JCB Digatron. Put your hands together for Tony Oaks. And the challenger, her first appearance here in the JCB Racing Finals in the 2026 season, hailing from Kewanee, Wisconsin, representing MK Motorsports, it's Michaela Telechka, Megalodon! Both competitors focusing their attention on the race lights directly in front of them, letting them know how and when to fire up, when to stage. We got Scott Murray in the back cheering on his teammate. Dad, Mitch Telechka, the dad of Michaela Telechka, back there waiting with anticipation to see this final race. Getting word right now from our Monster Jam officials that there is an issue with JCB Digatron. We are going to give him 60 seconds to try and refire that Monster Jam truck. If he's able to do so, he will be able to compete in the JCB Racing Finals. If he is not able to do so, we will be bringing back El Toro Loco's Fernando Martinez to face off against Michaela Telechka in Megalodon. You can see one of our tech officials down there. You can see his crew chief, Fernando, down there on the track, trying to get him to refire. Getting word now that that'll officially do it for JCB Digatron. You can actually see our JCB Dirt Squad coming down there on the track to hook that Monster Jam truck up. Monster Jam fans, I know this is never how any of our competitors want this to go, so he can hear you getting out of that Monster Jam truck. Give him a huge round of applause, please. Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron, making it all the way to the JCB Racing Finals. We will get that Monster Jam truck taken back into the pit area to be assessed to see if he's able to come back in the two-wheel skills challenge. Right now, I do want to turn your attention to the video board. You heard Taylor talk about this earlier, that we have our meet and greet. So our post-event meet and greet, where you have the opportunity to actually meet and greet with our Monster Jam superstars, our drivers, our riders, and it is a separate ticket. So if you guys are interested, take a moment, scan that QR code up there on the video board. And right now, tickets will remain as supplies last up until halftime. So you have a couple seconds if you want to meet the amazing drivers and riders here on Monster Jam Freestyle, Freestyle Mania that is. Go ahead and scan the QR code. All right, Monster Jam fans, as promised, approaching the line right now, coming back from the semifinals, you now have Fernando Martinez in El Toro Loco approaching the line, facing off against Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Your winner, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. In a twist of fate, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco, takes the first 8 points of the event for Team El Toro Loco. He had made it to the semifinals, but as we all just witnessed, because JCB Digatron's Tony Oaks was not able to fire and compete, that means the driver who was also in the semifinals gets to come back and compete in the racing finals. And it worked out nicely for Team El Toro Loco.
That's exactly right, AJ Roseborough. Fernando Martinez here on top of the pod, taking the JCB Racing win. A tough break for Tony Oaks and JCB Digatron, but still, you came out against Michaela and you got your 8 points, Fernando.
Yeah, Tony beat me fair and square. It's a bummer to have to go out like that. And honestly, it's kind of bittersweet to get up on this pod like this. But Michaela's a fierce competitor. I knew I had to bring it, and we won, man. We took it home. That goes to show, man, at Monster Jam, you really never know. I was loose, and I got the call to get back in. I was like, all right, man, let's go. So let's keep this train rolling, Milwaukee.
That's right, Milwaukee. These two took the overall event championship last night, so we're getting that momentum going into the two-wheel skills competition. I know you don't like to give away any secrets, but how excited are you to hit this track?
Dude, I was excited the moment I woke up this morning. I haven't really had a good two-wheel, I feel like, this weekend. Today, that all changes. I've seen so many El Toro Loco fans up in the stands while I was hanging around. There they are. Once I come out for my two-wheel skills run, I want to see a sea of bullhorns just like this. Let's have some fun.
He needs your help, Milwaukee. Let's get loud. Team El Toro Loco.
Congratulations one more time, Team El Toro Loco. Again, you never know what can happen here at Monster Jam. So Team El Toro Loco taking the top spot currently with 8 points. Team Megalodon now 1 point behind with 7. And then rounding out the top 4, you have Team JCB Digatron and Team Sparkle Smash, each with 4 points going into our second phase of the competition. Second phase of that competition is going to be our two-wheel skills challenge, where our drivers will have 2 attempts to showcase their biggest and best moves on 2 or sometimes even 1 BKT tire, such as stoppies, poppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and anything else that they could come up with here in the Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Right now, though, I want to get a little dramatic, okay? I need everybody's help to help us open the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, all right? So, drama. Cue the slow clap. No hesitation there, goes right into that stoppie, kicks it into the moonwalk, back through the elevated obstacle, down the other side. That was all attempt number 1, and you could actually see little Bailey Circuit herself down there on the track supporting Brianna as she competes in the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Gets the popper. Nice vertical positioning. Dances it back and forth right now. Looks like she might be trying to bring it back down the opposite ramp. All right, we're putting it back down.
Put those hands together for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. First opportunity to score one of your competitors here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. You got about 10 seconds remaining to scan the QR code and go to judgeszone.com.
Super glued to the action. Replay right there. Once again, goes into that nice stoppie. Awesome vertical positioning. You notice she does not hesitate. Super confident competitor down there on the track. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. 7.567, so that's going to be the score to beat in the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Coming up next, the black and green wrecking machine, Watson Anderson, Gravedigger. Combination move from Wesley Anderson in Gravedigger from the popper down the ramp into the wheelie on the back BKT tires. Tries to pop it back up, isn't able to get that vertical positioning, but a nice combination move nonetheless.
Milwaukee, it's time to get loud for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. He's excited to find out how you fans are going to score him after that run. If you haven't already, make your way to judgeszone.com. You got 5 seconds left.
All right, remember, Ringling Bailey Circuit is the score to beat with a 7.567. Let's see what you guys thought of that black and green wrecking machine, our second competitor here in the two-wheel skills challenge. I believe the scores are locked. Let's take it up to the video board. And 8.274. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Ding, ding, ding. School is in session. It's Chucky Pawkin, Team Classroom Crusher. Popper into the moonwalk for attempt number 1. Back down that ramp. 1 attempt down, 1 to go for Chucky Pocket and Team Classroom Crusher.
Milwaukee, make some noise for the freshman Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Scoring's open at judgeszone.com. Remember that city code is MIL. What did you fans think? Monster Jam's the only sport you have a say-so, so come on, let's lock in those scores.
Super glued to the action replay. You can see on that second attempt, he goes into the popper, pivots the Monster Jam truck, and actually goes down the ramp sideways before putting it back down on all 4 BKT tires. Let's see what you guys thought. Remember, score to beat right now is Gravedigger with an 8.274, a 7.192 for Chucky Pawkin, 7.192. That's going to put him currently in 3rd place in the two-wheel skills challenge.
Milwaukee.
Martinez, El Toro Loco, taking that momentum from the JCB Racing win, bringing it to the two-wheel skills. Shifting the weight of that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck between the right and left front BKT tires. Kicks it back, tries to get the wheelie one more time, isn't able to, but a solid run.
That's right, keep it going for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Now let's get some scores locked in for Team Toro. It's judgeszone.com. You got about 15 seconds left, so come on, don't wait. What did you think? Because he's out of the truck, and he wants to hear you.
And with that, I'm going to remind everybody the score to beat is Gravedigger with an 8.274. The score for El Toro Loco is 8.487. 8.487. New leader, new score to beat. You had Weston Anderson of Team Gravedigger and AJ Roseborough of Team El Toro Loco having some fun in the back. All in good fun here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Continuing on with our next competitor, put your fins in the air. Representing MK Motorsports, it's Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Make some noise for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. It's time to score at judgeszone.com.
Super glued to the action replay. Two nice poppers, courtesy of Michaela Telechka. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Scores are locked in. A 7.069 for Michaela Telechka. That's going to put her currently in 5th place in the two-wheel skills challenge.
We're celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports.
All of the women in Monster Jam are truly such an inspiration. I think it's so great that they're all out here chasing their dreams and, like I said, being that role model for girls. But if I had to narrow it down to one person, I would have to say Ashley Sanford. That girl is just on another level with her happiness, her personality. She just radiates pure joy, no matter what the circumstance. And every time I'm having a bad day, I always strive to be like her because she's just always so positive.
The top woman that inspired me to be in this Monster Jam world is Kristen Anderson. I was very fortunate to have her on tour, and she has taught me to be bold, to be strong, don't let those boys push you around, and you know what? We are women, but that doesn't stop us to being on top.
The woman that inspired me in the industry the most has to be Lindsay Reed. Her and her daughters, I just adore them. We actually sponsor Ascendant Motorsports. We sponsor Dakota, her daughter, in her racing as well. So we love supporting other women and young girls in racing as well.
Ready to sparkle smash the competition. Celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports, it's Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. Sky Wheelie attempt for attempt number 1. Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. 1 attempt down, 1 to go.
Put those unicorn horns in the air and make some noise for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open for Team Sparkle Smash at judgeszone.com. What did you think, Milwaukee? Is that gonna steal the top spot?
Super Glue Glue to the action replay. Your reminder as you guys are sliding that BKT tire up or down. Clicking submit on the score that you feel she deserves for those 2 Wheel Skills Challenge runs. Scores are locked in, so let's focus our attention up there on that leaderboard. A 5.458, so that's going to put her currently in 6th place in our 2 Wheel Skills Challenge. Now remember, you did see several of our Monster Jam trucks pulled back into the pits. We are getting word now that Team JCB Digatron's Tony Oaks is back in business. Solid combination moves courtesy of Tony Oaks. In Team JCB Digatron, he does have 1 attempt remaining in this phase of the competition. Nice finesse as he's balancing it on the nose. Back onto the side, BKT Tires tries to get the sidewall save.
Monster Jam fans, oh, come on. Let them hear you. Make some noise for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Super glued to the action replay. Let's see what you guys thought right now. Score to beat is Toro Loco with an 8.487. The score for JCB Digatron is at 8.624. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Team JCB Digatron jumps to the top of the leaderboard in the two-wheel skills challenge. Now, we did hear from all of our amazing women here on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania the importance of national girls and women in sports, but Tony Oaks has some thoughts on the matter as well and is inspired by a lot of these women. So let's roll the videotape.
We are celebrating national girls and women in sports. It's important to celebrate girls and women in sports because when a young girl sees a woman competing at a high level, they don't just see an athlete. They see confidence, discipline, leadership in action. And that impacts the way they view themselves, whether it be in sports, business, or any competitive environment.
So once again, put your hands together for Tony Oaks' team. JCB Digatron now at the top of the leaderboard in the two-wheel skills challenge. But we have one more competitor remaining. Taylor, I think we got to do something extra special right now.
You know we do. I am here in the stands at section 114, and we want you to get loud for Brandon Taluchka in Zombie.
Brandon Taluchka in it to win it right now with that stoppy nose wheelie. Gets that nice bounce back several times on those front BKT tires for attempt number one. I actually think he even lost a little bit of that fiberglass body. One attempt down, one to go. We got the zombie handstand. Goes for the popper, shuts the truck off. Keeps that balance. Tries to pirouette the Monster Jam truck, and he gets it.
Monster Jam fans, go ahead, do me a favor, stick one arm out in the air. Stick the other arm out in the air. And let me hear you roar like a zombie for Brandon Taluchka. Zombie. Wisconsin's own, excited to get those final scores at judgeszone.com. Let's lock it in.
All right, it all comes down to this. Currently in the lead, you have Tony Oaks' team, JCB Digatron. The score for Zombie is 9.036. Your winner, Brandon Taluchka, Team Zombie. His first two-wheel skills challenge win of the 2026 season. I'd like to think, David, those zombie arms from the fans helped him out a little bit.
That's right, Brandon Telushka getting his first competition win here of Freestyle Mania, coming in your home state of Wisconsin. It has to add an extra layer of specialness, Brandon.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. You know, my goal coming into this weekend, you know, it's so close to home, is to take home one event, and here we are.
On top of the pod, celebrating the two-wheel skills. Now, of course, Chandler Hyder is about to come out and take over for the FMX portion in that zombie dirt bike. What do you think Chandler can expect here in the crowd of Milwaukee?
Heck yeah, I tell you what, guys, you know, the crazier you get, the more zombie arms you give out to us, you know, the crazier you'll get on that dirt bike. And the crazier these guys get on dirt bike, we get way crazier in freestyle. So let me hear you, Milwaukee. You guys ready?
Give it up one more time. Keep it going for Team Zombie.
We are celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports. The woman in Monster Jam that inspires me the most has to be my big sister, Kristen Anderson. She is one of those champions I was talking about, and she tells everybody, she shows everybody that you don't have to be a guy to win. You don't have to be a guy to be the biggest and the baddest. She's rough and tough, and she'll whoop a boy's butt if she's got to.
The women in Monster Jam that inspire me are definitely all the Monster Jam moms supporting their kids, loving Monster Jam. My mom supported me this crazy journey of mine to want to be a Monster Jam driver, staying up late, making the posters with me. So for her, I owe the most to.
That's pretty tough. It'd be hard to pick one out of the bunch. They're all amazing in their own ways. I don't know. I mean, Caleb Blood's always trying to beat me up, so maybe I should just pick her and be on the safe side.
The woman that inspires me the most in Monster Jam is Cynthia Gauthier. She is an animal in the truck. She destroys it and never gives up. And she comes from the same background as me. She used to ride dirt bikes growing up, and it translated into every other type of motorsports, just like it always does.
Welcome back to the second half of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. I told you earlier we saw the superstars in the form of our Monster Jam drivers. Now we get to see our FMX riders take to the track with an opportunity to add additional points to their team's overall scores. 8 amazing competitors, some of the best and brightest in the world who have not only competed here nationally but internationally as well. We're going to give them the opportunity to do 2 practice jumps to get a feel for the ramp, get a feel for this dirt, make sure that their bikes are tuned up and ready to go because they compete in back-to-back competitions, the best upright trick competition and the best trick competition. Looks like they are lined up, getting ready to come down the ramp. Let's meet them, Monster Jam fans. You can see TJ Tiffany gearing up, coming down the ramp, representing Team JCB Digatron. Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. AJ Roseborough, Team El Toro Loco. Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Greg Duffy, Rickling Bailey Circuit. Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. And last but not least, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Each rider gets one more attempt here for their practice jumps before we dive into the official competition, so let them hear you! So Monster Jam fans, you can see our amazing rider is getting set on the pod right now. TJ Tiffany adjusting that takeoff ramp in preparation for the 2 phases of the competition. Remember, there's going to be the best upright trick competition and the best trick competition. Now, yesterday, we actually saw TJ Tiffany of Team JCB Digatron walk away with the first competition win after quite literally rebuilding his entire bike. So there's an incident yesterday that caused him to have to rebuild his bike. He was able to do it in record time and come back out and represent for Team JCB Digatron, getting the win. And then, of course, yesterday we had Scott Murray, Team Megalodon, working really hard with those amazing KOD signature moves that he does, securing an amazing win. Yet again, he is undefeated. But all of that can change, David.
Yes, it can, and it's all up to you, Monster Jam fans here in Milwaukee. It is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania, the upright trick competition. All of these riders have a plethora of tricks they can choose from, but no backflips. For this round, we're looking for an upright trick. Use judgeszone.com, 20 seconds at the end of each jump, but we need to get the energy up in here. Pfizer Forum, are you ready? Let's go with the best upright trick competition.
Kicking things off, the black and green wrecking machine, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Last week in Newark, New Jersey, Noah Bakken won not 1, not 2, but 3 of these competitions, his first ones of his 2026 career with us here at Monster Jam. Let's see what he has in store for you in Milwaukee.
Put those hands together, Milwaukee, for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. It's time to score at judgeszone.com.
Super glued to the action. Replay the agility right there from Noah Bakken. One hand on the handlebar, the other on the seats. He actually twists his hips, throws his legs back in the air before coming back to center. A solid way to start the competition. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. A 7.582. So that's going to be the score to beat. Continuing on with our next competitor, one of the coolest kids in class, it's Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough, our youngest competitor here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Let's see what you guys think of this one.
An enormous whip. Compliment of Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Okay, Christina, David, I don't know if y'all caught that, but Chucky has some amazing artistry skills. We also got Kylie Kent up here at the desk, who she had a pretty good reaction to that. Kylie, did you know that Classroom Crusher is also an artist?
I actually did. Chucky's an amazing artist, but I know he's just been only drawing 10s on the board, but that BKT tire was amazing.
And it looks like we got a score of an 8.554 for Drew Slough in Classroom Crusher. Way to go.
Taylor, we got a new leader and a new score to be with a lot more competition coming your way. Up next, our veteran competitor, it's Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Scott Murray got his start with Monster Jam in 2003. This is his first time actually back on a full series tour in 20 years, and he is proving himself such a strong competitor.
Put those fins in the air and get loud for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Let's lock it in.
Super glued to the action replay with the KOD. He goes up in a handstand position while he is holding onto the handlebars. The bike drops vertically Absolutely incredible stuff. You got his teammate, Michaela Telechka, back there cheering him on, his son, Eli. And David was in that shot as well. Kind of seemed to be a little impressed, too, David. All right, let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. And 8.581. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. David, I know you're hanging back there for a second. I did notice that Greg Duffy, team Ringling Bailey Circuit, after those first two jumps, he actually drove off of the track. So can you give us a little insight into that?
Yeah, Christina, so just like our Monster Jam trucks, not only do they work with the mechanicals, but the electrical. So I think that they're checking right now, Greg Duffy, on the electrical issue within that FMX bike. So he's going to be checking on this throughout the competition. I do not think that he's going to be able to come back out, but I will keep you informed.
Thank you so much, David. For that update, we are going to continue on with the competition. Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Let's get those zombie arms moving. From Lake Elsinore, California, he made his Monster Jam debut in 2022. He's looking for his first competition win on the 2026 season. Team Zombie is coming off of an amazing two-wheel skills challenge win, courtesy of Brandon Telechka. Can Chandler Hyder keep this momentum going?
Put your hands together for Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Yeah, show him how it's done, Brandon Telechka. Matter of fact, everybody, put...
You heard Taylor. Everybody, zombie arms up. Come on, we want to see them.
There it is.
Super Glue to the action replay. He kicks out that front leg, arches the back, holds onto the handlebars. So everything happens in a split second with all of these really unique tricks. And this one especially showcased a lot of great flexibility. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. An 8.186. So that's going to put him currently in third place here in our best upright trick competition. It's time to sparkle smash the competition. Up next, ready to throw a little glitter on the track, it's Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. And we actually have a special guest up here at the desk. His teammate Kylie Ken up here cheering him on as he gets ready to compete in the first competition for our FMX riders.
Whoa, indeed. Come on, Monster Jam fans, get loud for Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. All right, Kylie, I know you're not used to seeing your teammate from this vantage point, so tell us what's going through your mind.
I'm just super proud of Cam. He's been feeling a little down about himself, but his tricks are always amazing. What'd you guys think, Milwaukee fans? Was that amazing or what?
Cam Sepulveda with the rock solid. He grabs onto the seat. Let's go. You see a full wingspan. His body is in like a Superman-like position. And then he grabs the bike once again. So let's see what you guys thought. I know Kylie is waving some 10s up here. All right. The scores are locked in. The score for Sparkle Smash is 9.199. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. It's time to get a little crazy. Celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull, it's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro made his Monster Jam debut just last year in 2025, but his professional debut was actually in 2021. And this competitor is unique in the sense that he not only competes nationally, but he's actually competed internationally as well. Put your hands together for AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. Fernando Martinez having some fun back there as well. That super glue to the action replay, that is a cliffhanger. So he hooks his feet under the handlebars. You can see right here in slow motion. Stands up, arms fully extended in the air. But the question is, was that enough to take the top spot away from Team Sparkle Smash? The score for El Toro Loco is close but not enough, 8.701. second place, which is not a bad place to be here in Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. One more competitor remains. We got TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. All right, Monster Jam fans, he hails from Orlando, Florida. He's piloting that Kawasaki KX 450 bike. Again, he literally built a bike from scratch yesterday and is back to compete. Put your hands together for TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron. Let us know what you guys thought by heading on over to judgeszone.com. Grabs onto the seat right there, the double seat grab. Again, he almost looks like that Superman-like position, so we've seen a lot of our riders kind of opt for the vertical plane as they are going through the air. Let's see how this translates into scores, though, okay? Remember, the score to beat is Sparkle Smash 9.199. The score for JCB Digatron is 8.616, third place, which means the winner of the best upright trick competition, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
So that is another win in the books for Team Sparkle Smash. Kylie Ken, it's gotta feel good being able to celebrate with the fans up here.
It's super, super awesome. The fans here are amazing. They're really pumping me up as well as Cam up. Great job, Cam. You're holding it down for us, and you're killing it.
Well, before we get back into more Freestyle Mania madness, I say we take a look at our current point standings, okay? So right now, we've got Team El Toro Loco still holding on to that top spot. We've got JCB Digatron in second, and Team Meg with only 7 points behind. But take a look at Sparkle Smash, your recent winner. Between Megalodon and Sparkle, they're just 1 apart, all right? So with that being said, Kylie, I think we should hop on into this next competition so that you and all of your other competitors can get some more points on the board.
Absolutely. If you guys are ready for more FMX, let me hear you get loud.
We're going to continue on with our next competition, the best trick competition. So in this phase of the competition, the steering wheels are off, the training wheels are off. We can do anything that they want, backflips, front flips, anything. Let's see what you guys think of our first competitor, Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. He's getting ready, lining up with the ramp. He's going to be setting the bar for the rest of the competitors. Put your hands together for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. First competitor out the gate with a smooth textbook backflip. Super glued to the action replay right there. Let's see what you guys thought of Team Zombie, Chandler Hyder. At 8.574, solid way to kick off the FMX Best Trick Competition. Noah Bakken coming up next, Team Gravedigger. Piloted a Yamaha 450, made his professional debut back in 2023, and is now here with us at Monster Jam for the 2026 season, making a name for himself in Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Digging them up, putting them down. Make some noise for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com, you know the deal.
All right, we got the backflip. It does look like, if I look really closely, he might have hesitated so slightly. There we go. Actually, no. He did release his arm to actually kind of, looked from my vantage point at least, to give a little wave to you Monster Jam fans. So one-handed backflip from Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to that video board. 8.498, second place for Team Gravedigger. Coming up next, Can You Dig It? TJ Tiffany, Team JCB Digatron. TJ Tiffany has made his professional debut back in 2006. He actually started in Supercross and then FMX in 2011. And a fun fact, he's not only an amazing competitor, but he's also a stuntman as well. So if you guys have ever seen Marvel's Avengers Endgame, any Marvel fans in the house, you would have actually seen him in several of those Monster Jam or Marvel movies.
Can you dig it? Yes, he can! That is TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron, judgeszone.com.
With the knack flip, super glued to the action replay as he's making that backflip in the air. You can see him release one of those legs, have it cross his body, cross the bike before bringing it back down onto the pedals as he completes that rotation. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. Score to beat a zombie, 8.574. The score for JCB Digatron, 8.559. Close, but not enough. Good enough for second place.
That's all you can do. Everybody, let's Sparkle Smash this competition. Everyone horns up and get ready for Cam Sepulveda in Sparkle Smash.
There's glitter everywhere in the stands, on the track for Team Sparkle Smash. He took the win just moments ago in the best upright trick competition. Can he get back-to-back wins for Team Sparkle Smash?
Cam! Make some noise for Sparkle Smash! Cam Sepulveda! Judgeszone.com. Let them know what you think.
Super glued to the action replay with that super flip. So you can see right there. Goes to kick out those legs. Normally we'll see him do a longer extension of the legs. He might have hesitated ever so slightly, but he completed that rotation. It was really fun to watch. And of course you got Kylie Kent supporting him with our Sparkle Smash fans. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. 9.159. Team Sparkle Smash jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Continuing on with the fun here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, it's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro is no stranger to soaring through the air. His dad actually got him a Honda Z50 when he was only 4 years old, and now he is with us at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania.
Put your hands together, Milwaukee, for AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
All right, we got the no-handed backflip there. Look, ma, no hands. Super glued to the action replay. Full extension of both arms during that rotation. Scores are locked in. The score for El Toro Loco is an 8.663, a solid score. That's gonna put him in second place currently here in the best trick competition. All right, I think you guys know what that music means. It's time for Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Let's get those Megalodon jaws going. You got Michaela Telechka back there with the fin. She's swimming away. Come on, Milwaukee, I want to see you guys. Let's see those Megalodon jaws. Scott Murray, Team Megalodon, is undefeated in the best trick competition. Can he continue on this hot streak?
Scott Murray, are you kidding? Team Megalodon in the house. Judgeszone.com, 20 seconds.
Man, oh man. You always hear the audible ah from the audience. As they are watching this, Monster Jam fans, the KOD flip up on the super glue glued to the action replay.
Let's take a look, see what we've got. Scores are currently locked. Take it up to the video board. A 9.494. We got a new leader. Compliments of Team Megalodon. One more competitor left. School's out early. Get loud for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. He's made his debut not too long ago, literally just last year with Monster Jam in 2025. Dad got him a bike and now he's flying high. With the backflip heel clicker, make some noise. One more time for Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. You got his teammate Chucky Palkin really impressing us with all of his different artistic variations of ways to say, score now.
Taylor, there's artwork happening back there. Yesterday, Braden Telechka was doing backflips. Today, you got Chucky Palkin doing artwork. It's a lot of fun, both on and off the track. But let's see what you guys thought of Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. Scores are locked in, so let's take it up to the video board for our final competitor. 8.433, seventh place for Drew Slough, Team Classroom Crusher. But that means, Monster Jam fans, the undefeated rider here in the best trick competition, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. He has been unstoppable, ladies and gentlemen, at 49 years young, proving that age is just a number here at Monster Jam.
It definitely is, but Monster Jam fans, this is our last event here in Milwaukee for the weekend, so I don't know about y'all, but I would like to see these boys fly a little bit higher. What do you think, Milwaukee? Do you want to see more? Oh, Milwaukee, come on. You can do better than that. Milwaukee, do you want more? There we go. All right. Well, guess what? That's what you're going to get. All of these riders are getting ready to soar through the air back to back and give you some of the craziest tricks you've ever seen all at once. You can only see this here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So you see TJ Tiffany, he's telling you, pump it up, get loud, get out of those seats, get crazy, and let them hear you. I don't want to hear the bikes right now. I want to hear Milwaukee in 3, 2, 1. These riders are some of the best in the world. They were hand-selected to be here for you today. You've seen them across the globe. You've seen them on your TV screens. They claimed world records that no one else has even touched. And they're going to do it one more time here for all of you. Let me hear you! Milwaukee, make some noise one more time for the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, FMX.
Joining me here on the pod, we have the winning teams, Team Megalodon, Scott Murray, joined by Michaela Telechka, and of course, Team Sparkle Smash with Kylie Kent and Cam Sepulveda. Cam, we have to start with you. You brought your talent here into Milwaukee. You have been getting better and better at every aspect of these FMX competitions, and today, you won your very first one here in Freestyle Mania. What does this moment mean to you?
Oh, it feels so great. This has been a long time coming. There's a lot of tough competitors this year, and it feels good to finally get a win. It's been a tough one, and yeah, it feels really good. my teammate Kylie, she's always supporting me and cheering me on. And today it really meant a lot because it's been a rough day and it got a lot better just now. So thank you guys.
That's right, everybody here in Milwaukee cheering on Cam Sepulveda, getting the first 8 points for the FMX portion, and rounding us out for the best trick competition, Scott Murray, joined by Michaela, undefeated still. Scott, you're among some of the best riders in the world, and you still pull it off.
Oh, he's been coming. I've been saying it over and over again, man. Cam has been throwing down, Drew's throwing down. Everybody is. I mean, AJ is really stepping up his game. Each rider steps up week in and week out, get better and better. And man, it's tough to stay on top of the box, but I'm sure glad as the OG in the sport here with these guys, I'm glad I can be up here.
And Michaela appreciates it, of course. These are valuable points going into the series standings. Now, she's about to hit the track for freestyle. What is your favorite part about Monster Jam Freestyle?
Oh, these guys cut it loose and throw it down, and no holds barred, just get that thing rolling and start throwing it down. It's awesome.
It's about to take place here in Milwaukee. One more time, Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Scott Murray, Megalodon, and Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle.
Clock is currently paused, 43 seconds. He is able to refire and continue on with the freestyle. Pause again, 37 seconds. There are some issues clearly going on with that Monster Jam truck. Getting word right now from our Monster Jam officials that will do it, unfortunately, for Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. He's been fighting those issues with that Monster Jam truck the entire event, was able to get it back, though, in the two-wheel skills challenge and ultimately take that win. He does qualify for a score. Our JCB Dirt Squad's gonna come out, help us out a little bit, take that Monster Jam back to the pit area. That Super Glue to the Action replay showcases the start of his freestyle run. Got some nice air throughout that. It was a start of momentum. A 6.188 will be the score to beat. We got a lot more competition coming your way. Continuing on with our next competitor, it's gonna be Checky Pocken, Team Classroom Crusher. Team Classroom Crusher on the track, patiently waiting to go ahead and compete in the freestyle competition. As I said, our JCB Dirt Squad helping us out there on the track with Team Zombie. Unfortunately, this means he's gonna lose some crucial points on the leaderboard right now. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. David Mila will be behind the scenes to see if there's any updates on that Monster Jam truck in preparation for next week, what they plan on doing, what exactly is going on with it, and how they plan on fixing the Monster Jam truck.
success, and he's out to play. It's Chucky Palkin, Classroom Crusher. JudgesZone.com, 20 seconds.
David, that one had a ton of confidence. You could actually see Chucky Palkin over the last couple of weeks, these few short weeks on this series. He is a rookie, but he's not driving like a rookie, and that freestyle is a testament to it. We saw a lot of aggression. We saw stoppies. We saw technical moves up there with that wheelie. He never stopped. Super Glued to the Action replay tells the story. I have a funny feeling these are going to be some really stellar scores. Let's see what you guys thought. Scores are locked in. An 8.069, solid score for Chucky Palkin, Team Classroom Crusher. Standing by right now, Taylor Olivia, I know you're somewhere in the stands.
You know I'm always in the stands, Christina, but this time, this amazing group of fans, they're gonna help us introduce our next driver. And you can join on in with them, Milwaukee. So it's time to get loud, because here comes Michaela Toluchka in Megalodon.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That is Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. JudgesZone.com. Let her know, Milwaukee.
All right, guys, you know what to do. Slide that BKT tire up or down. Click submit on the score that you feel she deserves for that run. She got some nice poppers, some stoppies in there as well. Solid air up there on that Super Glued to the Action replay. Nice vertical positioning and control up there with the moonwalk. Let's see what you guys thought. Score to beat is Classroom Crusher, 8.069. The score for Megalodon is an 8.142. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. Keep your attention on that video board. Michaela, you're up, girl. Watch it.
We are celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports. I think the biggest message that I want to push to all those little girls that it's okay to fail. I have failed so many times in life, but that just kept pushing me harder and harder, and it's brought me to where I am right now, pushing towards all my dreams, and hopefully one day that can be pushed onto little girls like you guys. I got my start in motorsports 4 years ago when my dad decided to throw me into a monster truck, thinking I was ready for this crazy wild ride. When my brother turned 18, he decided to build his own Monster Jam truck, and that led me to wanting to build my own truck when I turned 18. Now, with the whole family involved, I have my brothers in the back working on the truck. I got my brother right next to me sitting in the Zombie Monster Jam truck, and he gets to follow along for the ride, and he takes care of the trucks as I break them and he fixes them. Oh, we are celebrating National Girls and Women in Sports.
Don't look there, look at me.
Why? Sorry.
That's a wrap. Oh, you did great. Give it up one more time for Milwaukee's own. You got Michaela Toluchka, Megalodon. And we're gonna continue on with the Monster Jam freestyle competition. Coming back from the pit, it's Tony Oak's team, JCB Digatron.
Digatron! Turn it on! Dig it out! Dig it!
He's lining up with that Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp. 38 seconds on the clock. Woo, gets that rotation. 30 seconds remain. Right after that incredible Morgan & Morgan backflip.
It's a monster truck! Digatron! Turn it on! Dig it out! Dig it!
Make some noise for Tony Oaks! Oaks! He's got the right stuff, baby! JCB Digatron, Judges Zone.
David, I feel your energy from the pits all the way up here at the desk. Monster Jam fans, put your hands together for Tony Oaks, team JCB Digatron. Take a look at that Morgan & Morgan backflip. All right, let's see what you guys thought of that one. Megalodon is the score to be in 8.142. The score for JCB Digatron is 9.304. New leader, new score to beat. Taylor, let's keep this energy going.
Definitely. I'm hanging out with Isaac, who was screaming at that Morgan & Morgan backflip. So it's time, Isaac. We're going to do the Monster Jam St. Jude Children's Research Hospital helmet shuffle, all right? Let's take it up to the video board. So, Isaac, we're going to give you 3 Monster Jam helmets and 1 trophy. All I need you to do is keep your eye on that trophy and the helmet that's holding it. Here we go. Keep watching. It's not done. It's not done. All right. I see a lot of people shouting out different answers, but it's all up to Isaac. Let's see, let's take a poll. Make some noise if you think it's under helmet number 1. It's a lot of noise. What about helmet 2? Oh, not a lot of noise. Okay, helmet 3? Isaac, I think we know which one it's under.
Number 1.
Let's see. That's good news. And that's even better news, Isaac! For the win, 2 back-to-back wins. Isaac, you're going home with your very own wrinkling goodie bag. Compliments of all of us here at Feld Entertainment. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Isaac!
And it's time to continue on with the freestyle competition. Ready to sparkle smash things on the track. It's Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash.
Monster Jam fans, get loud for Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open for the Sparkly Unicorn at judgeszone.com. Milwaukee, you know what to do and you know where to go.
All right, super glued to the action. Replay that first jump. We did see that nice sparkle, that confetti come out of that unicorn for a little extra creativity and flair. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to that video board. A 6.469, a 6.469, and we got a Sparkle Smash fan in the crowd. Fourth place currently for Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. It's time to continue the celebration of 25 years of that crazy bull. Coming up next, it's Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Let me see those horns for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Let's lock it in.
Getting wild, getting crazy down there on the track. Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Guys, if you look really closely, there is a crater now in the center of the pod after he stuck that land. Yeah, go ahead, Fern. Go sit in it. You made a whole crater. Look at that. The Crazy Bull makes the crater, chills out a little bit. There's a reason why he's the 2025 Entertainer of the Year, ladies and gentlemen. All right, in all seriousness, let's take it up to the video board. Let's see what you guys thought. An 8.669 solid score for Team El Toro Loco's second place currently in Monster Jam Freestyle. I do want to take this opportunity to acknowledge we actually have a tie for the St. Jude Ambassador Team of the Night. So I do want to take a moment to congratulate both Team Zombie and Team Gravedigger. Thanks to each and every one of you here and your generous donations. 100% of those proceeds are going back to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And I said this at the beginning of the weekend that our goal was to hit $10,000. And Milwaukee, thanks to you, we are over $10,000. We are $10,500 for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So give yourselves a huge round of applause.
Milwaukee, get ready for Ringling Bailey Circuit Freestyle.
Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Oh. Time to score at judgeszone.com. You see her teammate Greg Duffy telling you to score now for Ringling Bailey Circuit.
Taylor, she kept you on your toes on that one. There was some nice saves, there was some controlled movement, but it was nonstop action the entire time. And we get the hair flip from Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you guys thought. An 8.627, third place for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit in the freestyle competition. Monster Jam fans, I think it's all going to come down to this. We got one more competitor remaining here in Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. It's certainly been a lot of action this weekend in Milwaukee. Those bells mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger?
Jam fans right at the buzzer. Come on, get loud. Let them hear you. Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Christina, I don't know what he was going for on that last hit, but I'm excited to see him try it again because, boy, what a run.
Taylor, if I had a guess, maybe a somersault, but I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, it was entertaining right down to the wire. All right, it comes down to this. The score to beat in the freestyle competition is JCB Digatron, 9.304. The score for Gravedigger is 9.177, second place. That means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle goes to Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron. But Monster Jam fans, for the second time this weekend, with an awesome comeback starting from the JCB Racing competition all the way to the very end, your BKT overall event champions, Team El Toro Loco! Fernando Martinez, AJ Roseboro took the win last night, carried that momentum into today's event, truly showcasing that anything can happen here at Monster Jam. He made a comeback in the JCB Racing competition, took that win, carried that momentum throughout. Consistency with his rider, AJ Roseboro, got him and them to this moment. I actually see David Mila running down there on the track. We got some trophies to hand out, some conversations to be had, some celebrations to have down there on the pod.
Fernando Martinez, AJ Roseboro taking the overall event championship, joined by Danny Gonzalez, the crew chief, making it all happen. AJ, consistency throughout the FMX competition got you here on top of the pod.
Yeah, we had fun, we threw down, and you Milwaukee fans are the best. I tell you what, you guys are so loud, and we were feeding off you, and I love you guys. Thank you.
They were loving the bull as well. 25 years of El Toro Loco. Fern, I'm going to give you this microphone, and you tell the people what's on your mind.
Dude, I don't really have much on my mind other than thank you, Milwaukee. This has been the third year I myself and Team El Toro Loco have been here. We're here with Freestyle Mania, and we're showing these big dogs, you mess with that bull, you gonna get the horns, man. Milwaukee, a toda mi gente, los que están aquí, I love you guys. Every El Toro Loco fan in the stands, you are the reason why each and every single one of us do this. We're away from family, we're away from time at home, but it's worth it when we see your smiling faces in the stands. And you better believe we'll be back for a fourth time. Thank you, Milwaukee!
Taking the overall event championship, El Toro Loco, but winning freestyle, Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron, joined by TJ Tiffany. Tony, we talked about it at trackside. Redemption was the name of the game. You backflipped, and you showed Milwaukee what you're made of.
Yeah, this was our day of redemption. Yeah, that was our racing as well, you know, and then the starter just messed up the truck, so that should have been our day of domination with JCB Digatron. I'm kind of bummed out about it, but hey, we come out here, freestyle, just killed it, man, with the backflip. You know, I'll tell you what, the first one to put your jaw on the floor gets the high score. That's what I always say, and that's what the backflip did tonight. Milwaukee, it's been a great weekend. It always is. You guys are some of the best Monster Jam fans in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations one more time, your BKT overall event championship team, Team El Toro Loco, and of course your freestyle winners, Team JCB Digatron. I gotta say, Milwaukee kept us on our toes this entire weekend, Taylor.
Come on, Christina. Did you expect anything less? We're in the home of the Bucks, and they got Buck Wild today, including our drivers. all weekend long. Can we come back?
I would like to come back. Milwaukee, can we come back? Listen, we want to thank you guys also for helping us celebrate National Girls and Women in Sports. It's something that's really near and dear to all of our hearts here at Monster Jam because there are so many incredible women both on and off the track, behind the scenes, in front of the camera, doing all of this work and really showcasing to all you little girls out there, if you can dream it, you can do it, and you earn and you deserve that seat at the table. Never let anybody tell you that you don't.
Definitely. I mean, I can't say it any more eloquently than the Christina Moore. But more than anything else, whether you're all about girl power or not, maybe you're a boy, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, go for your dreams, and you could be on the world stage of Monster Jam, Freestyle Mania. So, Christina, I just ran out of breath there.
I saw that.
Yeah, let's wrap it up,
Let's
okay?
wrap it up. Listen, I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. On behalf of David Mila down there on the track, Taylor Olivia up here in the stands with all of you incredible Monster Jam fans, I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Milwaukee, that was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania!
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, no, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. Let's ride, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right. Let's go, this is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster you say jam, monster, monster. When I say monster, you say jam, monster, monster.